I want to share with you a story from one of my clients who has just recently celebrated a whole year of alcohol-free living. So her name's Sharon, and she messaged me to say that she was really excited to reach this milestone, and she decided to spontaneously post on Facebook about it, just because she was so proud of it. And she got a big birthday coming up soon, and I think she wanted people to know that she's going to be celebrating it alcohol-free in a much better way, actually. So I said to her, well, oh my gosh, how do people respond? Because I remembered that when Sharon first came to work with me, she was very concerned about what other people would think and whether they would judge her and what they would say. Everyone else she knew was drinking, and she had a few friends who were actually not very supportive to begin with. They told her she was overreacting. Now, I remember having several conversations with Sharon about this, so I was a little bit surprised when she told me that she decided to post on Facebook that she was, sober and had been for a whole year. But here's what she told me. She said, "This time I got nothing but positive comments. And in fact, I got more likes on this Facebook post than anything I've ever shared before. And people said to me things like, oh, good for you, or I wish I could do that." And here's the most interesting bit. 2 people messaged her privately to ask how she did it because they've been worried about their drinking. So why am I telling you this? Because I know that if you're just starting out, you might be worried about what other people will think and how they're going to react. Perhaps you're going to be the first person in your friendship group to quit drinking. Maybe you've spent years drinking with family, work colleagues, neighbours, school friends, and people expect you to just show up and behave in a certain way. Maybe you've had some breaks from drinking in the past, and those people have actually given you a bit of a hard time, or they've told you that you're boring and you should just have one. I want to acknowledge how crap and hard that can be. It is annoying. Because if you were quitting smoking here, everyone would be supportive right from the outset. But with alcohol, it's just different. Sometimes other people are actually worried about their drinking, so seeing you change brings up some stuff for them. Other times, I think they believe they're being helpful and kind by telling you that you're fine, you don't need to change. Whatever the reason, it's just not that helpful. So I want to acknowledge that difficulty and remind you that this is just a temporary phase. And I'm not just basing that on my experience or Sharon's experience. I have this very privileged position of coaching a lot of women over a long period of time, and I stay in touch with them, and I get to see how things change and how things play out for them over time. And I think really there are 3 things I want to tell you today. First of all, just remember that with this stuff, you set the tone. When I was talking about Sharon and the positive experience she had, sharing her 1-year milestone with everyone, well, I think a big part of that was her tone, because she wasn't asking people for their support this time. She was showing them that she's proud of herself. And in early sobriety, it's very easy to accidentally show up in quite a negative way when you're almost sort of apologising for not drinking. Can you see how that's different? Whereas when you say you're proud, you kind of invite other people into that frame of mind as well. Second thing I want you to know is that it takes guts to be the first person you know to quit drinking, the first person in your friendship group or your workplace or your community. It does take courage and guts. However, once you've done that, it's amazing what else seems possible and what else you feel able to question, to challenge, to do a bit differently. So it has its benefits. And my third and final point is this. I promise you that there is someone in your world right now who is struggling with alcohol and you don't know about it. You don't know because, like you, they're good at hiding their drinking. And they just need someone else to go first. They need someone else to share their journey, to show them what's possible, to lead the way. So many of my clients at the Sober School are referrals from past students. Just women who've started talking about the fact that they don't drink and it's great and they're proud of it. And someone else has said, oh my God, I need to know how you've done that because I've been feeling the same. So that's what I've got for you today. I just want you to know that, yeah, it can be hard when you were going first, but do not create a story about what life is going to be like and what other people are going to be like. Do not create a whole story based on these early days of sobriety, because I've been in this game for a little while and I want to reassure you that things will change, things will get better. The hardest part is the beginning, but so many good things can come from you taking that leap into sobriety. All right, if you've already quit drinking, scroll down and let me know how other people have reacted and how this has changed for you over time. I'd love to hear about it.